Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing great. This is me Twinkle and I welcome you back to the discussion of the headlines of the day. We're discussing the Hindu newspaper dated April 2022 2022. Well, we are discussing the headlines relevant to GS paper 2 followed by the headlines relevant to GS paper 3. Please make a note that there are no headlines significant to general studies paper 1 today. So let us begin with page number 1. You can see this headline coming from the topic of international relations, general studies paper 2 relevant. The headline says that Maldives bans India out campaign. Now you need to understand about bilateral relations between Maldives and India, importance of Maldives-India relations and major concerns and what lies ahead. Next, take a look on page number 3 from the topic of polity and governance. You see this headline which says Centre's reply sought on plea against new CRPC Act. Understand that how does the new Criminal Procedure Identification Act 2022 propose to collect a sensitive data? Also, the objectives of the same, the issues and the concerns related to it, and what lies ahead or the way forward. Take a look on page number 6 from the topic of polity and governance. Again, the headline says that K-Rail survey, stone laying sparks protest. Understand that what is the Silver Line project. Firstly, we've been discussing about this since a long time now. What was the need for the project and what are the features of this particular project and why are people protesting against the project and what's the present status of the Silver Line project. Next, take a look on page number 6 from the topic of international relations. You find this headline which says Kerala, Netherlands, Inc. MOU for project on state's history. Understand that what is the Cosmos Malbaricus project all about, objectives of the project and know about India-Netherlands relationship. Next, take a look on page number 8 from the topic of international relations. Again, the headline says that this is India's moment of reckoning. Now, you need to understand and know about the recent global developments of conflicts and violence in Ukraine, the provocations and causes, and how is it reshaping of the world order. Next, understand that how retaliatory economic sanctions imposed on Russia have hurt all the nations, and why is it detrimental for the global economy in the longer run, and what is India's foreign policy in this particular scenario, and how the reshaping and realignment of the world order will be unique opportunity for India, and also what policy India needs to adopt in the coming future. Now, next, take a look on page number 8 from the topic of international relations. The headline says that everything about this refugee deterrent plan is flawed. Now, you need to know and understand that what is the UK and Rwanda Migration and Economic Development Partnership and what does it mean for refugees and asylum seekers. Also, what are the key issues and the way forward. Furthermore, take a look on page number 16 from the topic of polity and governance. You find this headline which says Niti Aayog targets EV push with battery swapping policy. Understand what are the features and recommendations of Niti Aayog's draft battery swapping policy and why is it actually needed. Take a look on page number 14. We are starting with a discussion of headlines relevant to General Studies Paper 3. This is coming from the topic of environment. The headline says that expert body needed on man-animal conflict, says the House panel. Understand what are the recommendations of a report by the Standing Committee on Science, Technology, Environment and Climate Change, which analyzes the Wildlife Protection Amendment Bill 2021. Also, what is the present status of man-animal conflict in India, the reasons, impact, legal framework for the protection of various species of animal, and also the solutions. Well, that's all for today's discussion for the headlines of the day. You guys have a great day ahead. Take care. Keep smiling.